Hi, Toronto. Practicing yoga and consuming cannabis are two popular approaches for balancing the mind and body. This week, we visited the Oblong Yoga House for a class that encourages medicating with cannabis before hitting the mats. The studio is a beautiful and serene respite from the chaos of downtown Toronto, even before the joints are lit. We checked in with teacher and guide Gia to learn how it all started.
I've been doing yoga since I can remember. Like being a kid, I would do Pilates, I would do yoga with my mom. She put me in yoga classes, and I was just always really into body movement, expressing myself through that. And then as I grew up, got older, I started doing dance, and I realized that the yoga was so complementary to the dance. So that kind of got me more into practicing myself. And then traveling for the last 3 years has opened my mind to so many different practices involving like my body movement and just like all different types of yoga. So it really opened my mind to all the different possibilities and all the different ways we can really express ourselves through yoga. So me being a cannabis advocate and being someone that is incorporating cannabis into my daily lifestyle, I was like, why not incorporate the cannabis into my yoga? So when I got my certification about 8 months ago, I was definitely called to start doing these cannabis infused classes. And then once I started and really incorporate it into my practice, I realized that it helps you get so much deeper into your body. It really helps you to meditate, kind of just like elevates the whole experience. Yoga in itself is an elevated experience. You really connect to your higher consciousness, your body, your breath, your life force. And incorporating the cannabis, which is a life force, into that is such a gorgeous practice. I would find that a lot of my students would be smoking before class. Also, I have so many friends like in the community and just friends that smoke cannabis in general or, medicate. So they would do yoga while medicated, and they couldn't really find a place to do it very openly and with a group of people all doing it in like a sacred space. So when I realized that, I was like, well, we really need to cultivate this because it's just such a gorgeous practice, such a gorgeous experience to have, especially with the yoga. So now that cannabis is legalized, definitely people are so much more open to it and kind of coming out of their shell of like, oh, I used to smoke cannabis during my yoga class and not tell anyone and like be the only high person in the room, like really low key.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for doing this and letting us drop into your class.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Excited to practice with you.
It'd be too easy. Why would it, girl? Why would it, girl? Why would it, girl? Why would it, girl? Cause that'd be too easy. Cause that'd be too easy. Now, hey, hey.
Stay high, Toronto.